Alright guys, welcome back to the Hearts Football Manager 2022 Career Mode. It's episode 74 and it's been a while, it's been a couple of weeks actually, maybe even 3 weeks since we last recorded this, since we last played this. But we need to get back into the action and we need to actually start winning because Aberdeen, yes, the sheep-shagging bastards are right on our tails. They're on our heels. They're chasing us down for this third place. And I'll be absolutely gutted if we actually surrender third place to Aberdeen. Not because it's Aberdeen, not because I've got a vendetta or anything against Aberdeen, not because I hate Highlanders or anything like that, but it's more the fact that in the early parts of this season, we were actually looking like we could challenge the old firm. We were looking like we could challenge potentially for the title. However, in the last couple of months, our form has just completely went out the window. And it's sad to see. But yeah, I mean, after 13, 14 games, we were top. But unfortunately, like I said, just a series of bad results has led us to go down into third place. And then we lost our last game to Aberdeen, which put them within touching distance, within a win of overtaking us. But speaking of bad form, Partick Thistle's form's been pretty bad for the entire season. You can see they're in last place, only got 11 points. And they've minus 46 goal difference. So it looks like Partick Thistle are condemned to finishing in the bottom two. They're either going to get relegated or they're going to be in the relegation playoffs. That remains to be seen where Partick Thistle finish up. But all I can think about is going to the Energy Check Stadium at Firhill and picking up the win. We have to beat Partick Thistle. If we're going to finish third, we need to take maximum points against teams this bad. So with that said, guys, let's get into today's first game. So here's our lineup there. I'm going with Harry Stone, Michael Smith, Leo Ostigard, Halkett, Kingsley, Mackay, Benenjami, Perez, Nolundaloo, Tyrese, John Jules. And our top goal scorer for the season, Aaron Presley up front. I have dropped new signings, Callum O'Hare and Stefan Johansson. Honestly, both of them have had a pretty shocking start to the Hearts' careers. I don't think them playing any more games is going to make them better, so I'm hoping by not playing them, maybe they'll actually get their act together and they'll start performing. So maybe they'll both feature at some point in this game, but they're not starting, put it that way. I've went with the tried and tested. I've went with the players that we've had, the likes of Dan Nolundaloo and Tyrese John Jules. So here we go, man. This is it. A big game for us here today. We need to go out and win this. We need to get 3 points here against a really bad and struggling Partick Thistle side, and that is exactly what I intend to do. Aberdeen play tomorrow, so yeah, we just want to put 5 points between ourselves and the Dons, and hopefully after this game that is what we'll have. But we're 5 minutes in, and Partick Thistle have had the first shot of the game. We've levelled in terms of shots, and then Partick Thistle pull ahead. So, yeah, not a lot happening. Michael Smith, though, picks up a booking in the opening minute. I mean, how has he done that? The Rolls Royce. What did he do? Run somebody over? Was he speeding and he got a yellow card? Is that his ticket? I don't understand how he's been booked that early, man, but is what it is here. Very, very quiet opening quarter of an hour in this game. Referee today is Greg Aitken, so hopefully he has a solid game. Hopefully he gets no decisions wrong, because that's not what we need. You know, we need a simple game, a simple win, a convenient win, a convincing win. We just need to win. Partick Thistle now, long ball up from the goal kick. It's Benenjami, heads it to Perez. Perez gets the better of Rudin. There's Barry Mackay. Finds John Jules. John Jules charging forward. John Jules is going to look for Dan Nolundaloo, but Partick Thistle take care of it. And it's intercepted. Now it's Sessane. He launches it up. Michael Smith heads it down. Barry Mackay collects the ball. Barry Mackay now down this right hand side. This is looking good here. Is Barry Mackay. Dan Nolundaloo. It's Smith. Smith back to Benenjami. Benenjami finds Nolundaloo, who brings it down well. Crosses it in. Akinola heads it away. Benenjami again first to it though. This is good pressure by Hearts, good control, good possession. We're holding on to the ball well. We're causing problems. What a pass for Perez. That's brilliant. Oh, yes, and it's Tyrese John Jules with a goal. It's his 9th goal of the season. Absolutely brilliant stuff there. What a pass for Perez, who we just recently put on the transfer list. You know what? Maybe I'll have to reconsider that. Maybe Perez does have a future at this club, but it's a nice goal. and it gives us a 1-0 lead, and we're looking to double it just a couple of minutes later. Ball comes in. Oh, John Jules wasn't very far away with that header. It was close. It was close indeed. But yeah, half an hour in there still with this 1-0 advantage. Pires again wins that ball in the middle of the park. It's Nolundaloo. It's out to Kingsley. This is good looking stuff, and it's an own goal, I believe. Stephen Kingsley with the cross in. It's Civiso Cezanne with the own goal. It's a 5-minute double from Hearts, and we went from being in a game where, you know, we needed to drastically win, and then 2 goals in the space of 5 minutes. I mean, I'm not saying this game's secure by any means, but we would have to throw it away, I think, not to win it from this stage. So yeah, doing really well at the moment, 2-0 up. Hopefully we see it at the half time, and then we can build on that and try and shut the game out in the second half. Dundee have scored against Kilmarnock, and it's former Kilmarnock player Ethan Brophy with a goal for Dundee. But we're passing it a bit well here. We're pinging the ball a bit well. It's Dan Nolundaloo. He's been brought down. It's going to be a penalty, and that's a clear penalty. Dan Nolundaloo there just getting wiped out. Barry Mackay should step up to take this one. Barry Mackay, he doesn't really miss these, and he hasn't missed this one. He puts it past the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper doesn't even move. And that's Barry Mackay's 12th goal of the season. Wee Baza with a lovely penalty finish. And yeah, like I said, that's the 12th goal of the season. 12 goals already. Lovely stuff. And we're winning 3-0, and that is very lovely stuff as we approach the half-time interval. Just a matter here of, getting to the half-time and seen this game out, and I think we can expect to see changes because, yeah, I mean, like I said, I think we'll just bring on other players, rest some players. Yeah, we've played really good that first half. It may be a bit fortunate with the second goal, but other than that, you know, clear penalty, really good first goal as well. I mean, it's just been a convincing first 45 minutes from the boys in maroon. Celtic have got a 1-0 lead against St Johnstone. It's Morrow in the 47th minute, gives them the advantage in that tie. And I think, I think we'll wait it to the 55th minute. Well, I think we'll begin to make some substitutions now. Michael Smith's on a yellow, so maybe we could consider bringing him off. Jan-Paul van Heck looks uninterested for some reason. Honestly, not too sure why that is. A bit disappointed, but is what it is. We're going to bring on Stefan Johansson for Benenjami. That's one change we're going to make, and I think we will... Dan Nolundaloo is having a good game, though. Maybe bring on Callum O'Hare. Yeah, we'll bring on Callum O'Hare for Dan Nolundaloo. And we'll leave that for now, then bring on the 2 new signings. Give them 35 minutes. Hopefully we can see something different. I was going to say better, but even something different from those 2 today, because they haven't been great. But I tell you what, that's a great finish for Callum O'Hare. He's just came on, and he has absolutely blasted that past the goalkeeper. There is no saving that. And that definitely, I don't know, I can't remember what his first goal was like for the club, but I'm sure it wasn't as good as that. What a finish, what a strike that is. And Callum O'Hare has given us a 4-0 lead now. And it's all about just seeing this game out. We are going to just slow the tempo down a bit, go a bit shorter. And I think I will go ahead here and make my last substitution. I'm thinking about Smith. I am thinking about taking off Smith. We could play... You know what? I think we'll play Liam Balogun. I'll bring Liam Balogun and play him at the wing-back position. For some reason, Jan-Paul van Heck doesn't look interested. So if he's not interested in playing, I'm not really interested in, giving him game time. So, yeah, we'll give Balogun a chance. He is retiring at the end of the season. I like Balogun. I think he's been a solid signing for us. So, Balogun will come on. He'll get about 30 minutes, 25 minutes, and hopefully we can see it the clean sheet. But it's been a really good performance for us today, even though we were against the bottom team in the league. It was never going to be easy just due to our current form. We've been unable really to convincingly beat teams anymore in the league. So to get a 4-0 win here away from home, I am very happy with that. Johansson there intercepts it. Ball played it to Tiffany now. It's Tiffany against Kingsley down this right hand side. He's looking for a cross and it's head up towards Harry Stone, who collects it, and it will lead to nothing. So good catch there for Harry Stone. He's not had a lot to do today, but he needed to take care of that one, keep the clean sheet intact. I tell you what though, It's not good for Harry Stone. He just gave it away, and this could be a goal. It is a goal. It's Harry Panayiotou, and that is a big, big mistake there from the goalkeeper. It was his misplaced pass that essentially played Partick Thistle through. I mean, it's not going to change the outcome, but it's just thrown away a clean sheet. Second half, I mean, Partick Thistle have come into this game a bit more, to be fair. Speaking of coming into the game, St Johnstone have equalised against Celtic. That could be massive in the title fight. That could be 2 big points dropped at Celtic Park, unless Celtic can find a winner somewhere in the remaining last few minutes. But it looks like we're going to hold it then for 4-1. Not really what I was wanting. 4-0 up. I felt like we should have kept the clean sheet, but we couldn't hold it. You know what, though? We'll take that. We will take that. You know, it's a big win. It's a win we needed. I felt like it's a good win, but I felt like we let Partick Thistle come into the game late on when we shouldn't have. And we just threw away an easy goal for Partick Thistle. So, yeah, a bit disappointed that we ended up losing the clean sheet, but I'm delighted with the victory, guys. There's no doubt about that. So, yeah, buzzing to get a big 4-1 win. Another 3 points. Puts the pressure on Aberdeen. Aberdeen then play tomorrow. They know that they will need to get a result to try and keep pace with us. So, yeah, all pressure now on Aberdeen. We've done our job. They take on Dundee United in the New Firm Derby. Hopefully Dundee United can do us a favour. Even a draw. A draw would be a really good result for us. And it would mean Aberdeen would remain 4 points behind us. So if Dundee United can step up and, you know, help us out here, then that would be great. And they've done more than draw. They've actually went and beaten Aberdeen in the New Firm Derby. So great win there for Dundee United. That moves them up to 8th place now. Rangers with a big win over Hibernian. Look at that. 2 penalties. Surprise, surprise. Penalty to Rangers. Only surprise is it wasn't Tavernier taking them. It was Alfredo Morelos. And now Rangers now 3 points clear at the top of the table over Celtic. And we are now 5 points clear over Aberdeen. And Dundee United are coming back into this. Keep in mind, Dundee are 5th. So they're only, 7 points behind us. Maybe they could also be in the battle for 3rd place. Dundee are having a pretty solid season. They did win there at the weekend. I think they beat Kilmarnock thanks to an Eamon Brophy goal. So, yeah, Dundee are on pretty good form. Alright guys, up next we have St Johnstone. We're back at Tynecastle looking to pick up a home win, looking to make it 2 wins in the league for the first time in a very long time. For the first time this year, in fact. So hopefully we can do that. We're making 2 changes from the last game against Partick Thistle where we ran out comfortable 4-1 winners. We're bringing in Jan-Paul van Heck for Michael Smith, and we're bringing in Callum O'Hare for Dan Nulundalu. So, yeah, big game here. And I was looking at our squad, and honestly, I was thinking that this squad is just too big. There's just too many players in this team. There is. I was looking at the squad, and I was thinking, I think I've been the last, maybe couple of transfer windows. Maybe I've got a bit carried away with bringing in signings. But, yeah, I genuinely believe this squad is too big. And we have more players coming in. At the end of the summer, we've got Joe Pirro coming in on a free transfer. Interestingly, we have Leighton Clarkson coming in on a free transfer from Liverpool. And if you don't know who Leighton Clarkson is, he's currently on loan in real life from Liverpool to Aberdeen. And he's actually having a really good season at Aberdeen. So he's another player that I'm excited to get in. But yeah, I did notice that we're bringing in quite a lot of players, so I'm probably going to need at least, I'd say 3, 4, 5 players leaving out of this current squad. So I don't know who it's going to be. Honestly, there has been talk of Rui Pires potentially going to, that could happen. I'll need to look at the wages. I know Oriel Fagbe is on $7,000 a week, which is a hell of a lot of money, and I wouldn't mind getting rid of him, to be fair, just because of his wages alone. But I know it's going to be hard to find a club that's willing to take that amount of money. So, the likes of Barry Mackay, I don't want going anywhere. Aaron Presley, I don't want going anywhere. I want to keep a foundation. I want to try and keep some core members of the squad. If possible, I would like to keep both Cameron Devlin and Benny Benenjame. Honestly, maybe Stefan Johansson. I know he's just came in, but I wouldn't be opposed to getting rid of him in the summer. Unless we start seeing something from him in the next, 12 games this season, because it simply hasn't been good enough. So, yeah, like I said, we are going to have to cut the squad quite a bit. to make room for the players coming in. So I will be keeping an eye on that. And who knows, maybe I could permanently let go like maybe 5 players, and then maybe we've got like another 3 or 4 that could go out on loan, because we do need to cut down the size of the squad big time, and because we're losing a lot of money on wages, and Aaron Presley, with the best chance there of the first half, narrowly heads it over the bar. But yeah, very, very quiet opening 40 odd minutes here at Tynecastle. Not what I was expecting after that big result against Partick Thistle, but it is what it is. I think we need to see something more in this second half, guys. So let's see. Hands on hips. I'm not happy with the performance out there. It seems to have motivated everyone, which is good for us. And yeah, let's see if we can respond better then in this second half. But I think we might actually be looking to... first of all, I'm going to go attacking. And in terms of instructions, let's play a bit more wider. And we're going to go slightly more direct with the passing here. To see if that will change anything in the game. But yeah, St Johnstone at the moment holding out, looking like they want to try and get a point. And if they got a point, it would be a solid point for them, 100%. Not for me though. I want to win this game. I've only got the win in this game. That's the only thing I've got in my mind. The only intentions that we have. And I tell you what, Ostergaard there heads that over the bar. So yeah, close from Ostergaard, but not close enough as we approach the hour mark. Kingsley looking pretty tired. We might actually take off Kingsley here. Got Diego Sanchez on the bench, so yeah, we're going to bring on him for Kingsley. Stefan Johansson's actually looking like he's motivated here. Maybe we'll bring him on. Can we bring on Stefan Johansson? Barry Mackay's had a pretty quiet game. Yeah, you know, we're going to bring on Stefan Johansson here. And we'll see if that makes a difference. So Stefan Johansson's coming on. Diego Sanchez is coming on. We are now going to... Let's shout here. Let's encourage the players, man. Let's show us something, guys. Come on. Johansson then plays it. Oh, what a ball for Stefan Johansson to Presley. Oh, it's not in. I thought it was in. Aaron Presley's clapping. He's applauding the pass from Stefan Johansson. But I'm here with my hands in my head thinking, how the hell is Aaron Presley no finished that? It looked like it was a goal. It looked like it was a 100% in the back of the net. I don't know how Aaron Presley has not hit the back of the net there. Oh man, he was clean through. I just cannot believe that. It's like gravity. It's just came and lifted the ball out of nowhere and took it over the bar. That was unreal. Right, we're going to go ahead here, make a substitution. We're going to bring on maybe Dan Nalundulu. We'll play him up front over Aaron Presley here with 13 minutes to go. Yeah, Dan Nalundulu coming on. Is there anything left here? Let's see if we can demand more from the players as we push in. We're going to go very attacking. Instructions, we're going to go more direct. We're going to look to hit early crosses here. Get on the overlaps, and let's just see if we can take the game to St Johnstone in the final 5 minutes here. It's not looking good, to be fair. It looks like they may actually hold on for a 0-0. I mean, we haven't really let St Johnstone create anything. And as soon as I say that, they get a corner. Ball comes in. Ostergaard heads it away. Johansson's first to it. And now we're on the counter. Stefan Johansson. He's got Dan Nalundulu in front of him. He's played through Nalundulu. Oh, hits the post. Rebound. Brought down in the box. And that is a penalty. That's a penalty. 100% a penalty. And now we're going to have a chance with 2 minutes to go to win this. I think we've been a bit fortunate to get this sort of position. But, man, we need to take it. And you know what? I'm going to give it to Craig Halkett. Yes, Craig Halkett. Oh, he's scored. He's taken 3 penalties. He's scoring 2. Has anyone got a better record than that? Rui Perez has not missed a penalty. Do we go with Rui Perez? Do we go with Rui Perez? Honestly, Stefan Johansson's not bad at penalties. I'm going to give it to Rui Perez. Screw it. He's not missed one. He's not missed one. He could be leaving the club. He could be on his way out at the end of the season, but he could be firing us here to a win. And he's... Oh, what the hell was that? He skied it. He has fucking skied it. That's like... That ball's going to meet the plane he's taking out of bloody Edinburgh. What the hell is that all about? How has he missed so... I should have went with Halkett. I was going to go with Halkett. What have I done? I've made a mess of that. It's finished Hearts 0, St Johnstone 0. What a miss for Perez. Man, words can't describe that. Oh, man. I don't believe it. I genuinely It's almost like he's missed that on purpose. That was fucking horrendous there for Pires. He just blasted it over the bar. And that has to be 2 points dropped at home. That will give Aberdeen a big chance. Aberdeen will be motivated tomorrow, I am sure, to try and claw the gap back to us. But I just cannot believe that Rui Pires done that. Not even close. Didn't even hit the target, man. He was miles away. Absolutely miles away. And I don't know how. I genuinely don't know how. I haven't seen it. That penalty was bad. That was very bad. I'd love to see how he scored his first one with shooting like that. I was going to go with Craig Halkett, and I should have went with Craig Halkett. I should have went with the captain. Then I looked at the penalty percentage for it, and I seen that he'd missed one, and I bottled it. That's my fault. I will 100% take the blame for that. Tell you what, though, it's another big win for Dundee, and now they close the gap on us to just 5 points. They overtake Aberdeen as well in the meantime. Dundee really could challenge us for third place. They're probably the form team in the league. Like, they are playing really well at the moment, and they constantly seem to be picking up results. So, but now we need to wait and see what Aberdeen do against Kilmarnock. Aberdeen lost last week at home. Who knows? Maybe they could lose again. Is it going to be back-to-back defeats here for Aberdeen? I'd be surprised if it is. I think they will respond. I think they will beat Kilmarnock, who, to be honest, are struggling this season in the league, but we need to wait and see. In the draw, so Aberdeen here really beginning to throw results away. It was Ricky Lamy with a penalty. I mean, at least Kilmarnock scored their penalty. I wish we'd scored ours. Because Rangers as well got a 90th minute winner there, so Rangers continuing to stay ahead of Celtic at the top of the table. But very close now. We are in third place with 52 points, but both Dundee and Aberdeen 5 points behind with 47 points. So, yeah, no, we've got much superior goal difference over them, which technically will get us an extra point, but the end of the season's coming thick and fast, and it could be a freeway fight for third place. I mean, if you look at our fixtures coming up soon, we have Celtic in the league, we have Rangers in the league. There's some tough games for us, and we probably will be dropping points there. So we should have took full advantage of that St Johnstone game at home. Unfortunately, we didn't, and it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So gutted, absolutely gutted, but I'm hoping we'll be back next time. Hopefully we can respond with a good result against Celtic. Hopefully pick something up. We are at home. I'm going to go into that game hoping that we can at least try and get a draw for it, but we'll see. We will see. In terms of finance and salary, we are going down month by month by month. We do need to get rid of the wage budget. We need to get players out come the end of the season. We've got Callum O'Hare, who we just brought in on 13.5. I mean, he won't be going. I highly doubt he'll be going. But, I mean, if you look at some of our highest paid players, man, or the two players that we brought in, Callum O'Hare and Stefan Johansson, and honestly, they're not really doing much. We've got Rui Pires, I think, will go 8.5 grand. We've got Oriel Fagbe at over 7 grand as well. And just players that aren't necessarily starting. So, yeah, I did make a mistake. I've ended up paying these guys way too much money, and we are going to have to try and cut them. I 100% want to get rid of Pires and Oriel Fagbe. I think Callum O'Hare will progress into a good player, so I am kind of tempted to keep him. But Stefan Johansson, like I said, I've signed him expecting him still to have, a lot of ability, a lot left in the tank, but he hasn't really shown it here. So even though we know that he was a great player in his prime, I don't know, has he got a future with us? Honestly, guys, I could not tell you. I'm going by his Celtic days, but they were a long time ago, and I don't know if he still has it. So, yeah, maybe, who knows, maybe at the end of the transfer, maybe in summer transfer window, if someone's willing to come in for a half-decent bid, then he could be going. But that's not what we're going to worry about, guys. We will worry about that when we get to the end of the season. Then my main focus now is finishing third and hopefully bringing home a cup, bringing home some silverware for the third consecutive season. I don't know what word I was trying to launch it there, but I meant consecutive, so maybe successive. I don't know. Maybe I was going for that. Both would work. Anyway, that's it, guys. Next time we'll be taking Celtic on in the league. Then we've got Dundee United, then Celtic in the quarterfinals of the Scottish Cup. That's going to be a massive game. Beat them, and we are at Hampden. So we always seem to get to Hampden, Our cup records are really good, so hopefully we can keep that going. Anyway, guys, that is it. I will catch you in the next one. But until then, BeatStar Scotland 90, thanks for watching. I will see you later. Peace.